love this show. It's outlandish and it's silly, but I think that's what makes it really unique and special. Like, if you were to put it like in a category in a basket of shows, like, yeah, it's a little out there, it's a little silly, it doesn't take itself too seriously, but then it does at the same time. It has a decent enough plot line, but this episode was all about Hart warming the heart of his sister Charlotte, and at the end of it, he gained her favor and he gained her love. Maybe a little bit too much love, but he gained all of it. And what's funny enough is Charlotte seems to be very skilled herself. Not only was she able to kind of, at a really, really young age, see his scary, what she calls scary aura. So she's able to kind of depict his aura. She's able to tell what aura is his. She's also able to kind of tell the same thing from Flay as well. So it seems that she's going to have like a really bright future ahead of her, especially now partnered with her brother, to where he's going to show her probably a lot of different magical or magic things for her to be able to protect herself. Then we got the episode next week. We got the preview episode next week, where he's showing her like magic Google and stuff, and like all kinds of cool stuff. So basically, just again gaining even more favor from his sister Charlotte, but from the ire and jealousy of Flay. And I just think that dynamic is just really funny as well. In this episode, we also learned too that his dad kind of is catching on to things a lot, especially when it comes to Flay. He was talking about like, oh, somebody destroyed the bandits, somebody destroyed the thieves with magic and stuff. He's like, well, there's only one person who even I kind of fear that has that kind of magic and stuff, who the demons themselves fear, and that's Flay. So he kind of already is putting two and two together. I think he's probably still a little slow on the come up with Hart and the things that, or Haruto, the things that he can do and stuff. But at the same time, it's like, okay, I think he's kind of like starting to put two and two together. At least maybe not directly saying it, but he's kind of saying it himself. So all those different things just to kind of make the show exciting and make it. Can't wait for more. Can't wait to see when some of his other secrets become uncovered. And as he tries to remain hidden but unhidden at the same time, because there's just so many different things that are happening kind of like around his dad's village or town and stuff, and the fact that now the Empire is getting involved and the Empire may want to try and like kill his dad or something like that. So it's like, well, he's gonna have to be even more strenuous with protection and everything, just like he was with his sister Charlotte this episode. So a lot of different things that are happening, with spies and political stuff and his dad. And don't forget that his dad, I think his dad is the brother or nephew. I don't want, don't quote me for sure, but I think his dad is the brother of the king or something like that. So like he has a lot of influential power. So if they're trying to get rid of him, it's for a reason. And is it the doing of his real father? Is it the doing of the real king? And then on top of all of that too, is the king aware that his brother took Haruto in? Are they aware that they took Haruto in? And when is Haruto gonna meet the person who ended up taking his place, like the next in line or whatever too? So all of those things are, just kind of make this really interesting. So overall, episode number 2 was really, really good. I like Flay. I think Flay is probably one of the best girls of the season so far. She's awesome. Our little fox girl is really cool. And then Charlotte's just so cute and innocent. And she was following him around all episode, I think for 7 days straight, she was just like looking at him, and he's like, every time that he tried to say anything to her, she would just hide and run away and everything. She was watching him bathe, even when him and his dad was bathing. Even his dad could feel that Charlotte was back there. He's just like, It was just really funny moments. So a lot of laughs that I had this episode, a lot of different funny moments that happened this episode, and that's what I always appreciate about shows, or about specific anime that might be a little silly, or might be like your standard isekai fare. Like if they do something unique, which is like make you laugh, then it gives that show enough worth to be able to say, yeah, I want to watch this every single week. And then what's cool is anime like this ends up being ones that I'm like, yeah, these are the ones that need to get it dubbed, because these are the ones that more people kind of need to see to kind of boost its popularity, even though it's not like a traditionally like, oh, wow, this is so deep and well written and good. It's one of those shows like Spirit Chronicles. Like I always talk about these shows like World's Finest Assassin, Spirit Chronicles, Knights and Magic, Am I the Eighth Son? The other one was like the the son or the grandson of the strongest mage, the strongest mage's grandson or whatever. Like all these shows, to me, I absolutely love. And these are the silly ones are the ones that I actually rewatch the most, as opposed to the traditionally good ones. Like I've watched Attack on Titan once, like all the way through, and I'm caught up to where we are now. We're the final last chapter, final season or whatever it is. But I'm not gonna sit there and go rewatch it all again, because like it's fantastic, it's awesome, but it's just not like rewatchable stuff, you know what I mean? So that's how at least I personally feel. So anyways, am I actually your strongest episode 2? Fire. Love this episode. Thought it was really, really good. Can't wait to learn more about all the different conspiracies that are going on. Can't wait to see more about Haruto and Charlotte getting closer as their bond and what that causes Flay to get in jealousy. And I kind of can't wait to see kind of what that next thing is in this show. So let me know what you thought about this show in the comments down below in episode number 2. Like, dislike, hate, dropping it, loving it. Let me know all that in the comments below. Every opinion is valid, so let me know yours. And if you have nothing to say, just drop me an emoji like a fart in the wind to let me know you're here. And I'll see you guys next week for episode number 3. Peace.